Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap doors, who go harder than them and never let off before. Who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like you did all the chores. Life's a rich till out divorce. Go.
We're live. Home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Now, here is Harden over to the left wing. Pass to Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Now here's Giddey, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And that one drops.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Pass to Vucevic. Giddey surveying the D. And the layup is good.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Yabusele, the screen. Towns, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Bulls now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Giddey after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And so here is Chicago. The Knicks making the shot. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously. Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Buzelis. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 16. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Knicks with the lead. New York moving it around. Yabusele, the screen. It's Harden with the drive. Towns for 3. Giddey with it. And that one is off.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Weak.
New York, 12.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Pass to Vucevic. And it's Pippen in the corner. Now Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Anthony. Takes it inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, how about that finish by Anthony? The rookie able to overcome the contact on that one.
Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble for players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
In the corner, Collins with it. Clarkson on the wing. Nothing on the board. Pass to Aldama. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
And here's Collins from outside. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New York. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin, back over to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The Knicks making a switch here. There's 1:59 left here in the second. Pass to Anthony. Inside. The kick out to Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 13 points.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Anthony. Towns, the screen.
And in terms of raw shooting ability, Carmelo Anthony is clearly gifted. Now it's just the question of how coachable he is and how he grows as a player.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Anthony. Collins grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Ball looking around. Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Jones. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Anthony. Towns, the screen. Takes a three. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing some... thing to adjust. Bulls trailed by 3. And here is Giddey. There's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Giddey's got 8 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The kick out to Towns. Drains the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Towns gets it to go.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Now Giddey. He's got 10. Bruzelis with the ball. Bridges covering. And Bruzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so here is New York. They lead by 4. And the jam by Harden.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. There's a screen by Collins. Bridges with the steal. And Anunoby left side. Pass to Yabusele. Harden surveying the D. Over Jones. 4 on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. No good from Yabusele. Bulls trail by 6. Dosunmu with it. Bridges covering. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Dosunmu.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Outside, Towns. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Jones drives in, and that one is good.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Towns, the screen. Going inside. Paul with the bucket.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Williams. There's a Okoro. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. That's good from Okoro. And both free throws good for Okoro. Here's Paul. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Anthony. Now Eldama. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And what a take from Anthony, using his athleticism on that one.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Williams with the ball, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Stolen by Robinson. He takes it in, and he jams it with authority.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Pass to Queta. Robinson with the block. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Queta.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's a screen by Robinson. The drive by Clarkson. Outside Anthony. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter.
45.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." The coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, you call for a screen, you find the window, and you execute in pick-and-roll action. That is Josh Giddey at his best.
With it, defended by Giddey. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And New York making a change here.
3-1-2 crew.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Anthony left side. Towns for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 25 points.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Let's turn our attention to the sideline for the latest on Mitchell Robinson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time, obviously. Everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Towns, the screen. From deep. Giddey will pull it down. Bulls trail by 8. Got it to go off the glass.
With his soft touch around the rim, Ellis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Picked by Anthony. Now Towns. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Vucevic outside. Off target from outside.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Towns looking it over. That one goes. Count it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
There's the pick. Here's Vucevic. Lots of room. Clarkson pulls it down.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 12. It's stolen by Vucevic.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl-Anthony Towns.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the 3 misses. "20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. He's off from 3. Outside, Towns. Anunoby. He drills the 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building